Okay, got my coffee. It's right out of the field of view below the camera. Loading up. It's warming up really quick. It was in the upper 50s this morning when I got up, but it's I guess it's in the mid 70s now, and the sun is feeling very warm on me. It does not take long for that to happen. So okay, I got the MSX with me. We will mount up I reattached the kickstand / bumper on the front of it. I've modified this, added some screw holes. I actually have it screwed to the front now with some double-sided tape underneath it for cushion, and it seems to be a good combo, so we'll see. Let's roll. Here's what the guard looks like from my perspective. Okay. It feels better with wind blowing over me. So what we are doing is heading down to Logan Boulevard. Logan Boulevard is a north-south route, and it's being extended so it goes all the way up into Lee County. And as I mentioned earlier, it's supposed to open up on Monday. So I wanted to see what it was like. I was just curious. It goes all the way up to Bonita Beach Road. Unfortunately, Cindy's not with me today. She's at church with my neighbor right now, so she is not with me. I'm solo, and we'll see how this goes. Should be something different. I don't know how exciting it'll be, but it will be different. All right, up ahead here is Logan. I have a feeling I might have to carry the wheel until I get to some free space here because I see a bunch of construction equipment. Okay, I guess I'm all right here. I was wondering if they're going to have a bike lane here. Most new construction in Collier does have bike lanes incorporated into it, but I do not know if that is the case here. So we're just going to stay on the road for now. All right, well, this is a bit of a bummer. There is no bike lane in this section of it, at least. This is the existing section. You know, they've added an extension to it to extend up to Lee County, but it looks like the existing part of Logan does not have a bike lane, but it does have a very wide sidewalk, so I can live with that. I've never been on Logan Boulevard past Immokalee Road, so this is new territory for me, despite living here for 20 years almost, something like that. You ever get one of those moods or whatever, funks, where it just feels like, you know, no matter what you're doing, you're not getting everything done that needs to be done. That's kind of how I feel right now. Been busy all weekend doing stuff, just like always, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it a full moon right now? I don't think it is. Usually that'll contribute to that feeling, but it's not a great mental way to be going about my day. Anyways, people are making a big deal about Logan Boulevard being extended to give us another north-south route into Lee County. Right now there's three. You can take Route 41, you can take Livingston Road, or I-75. And even with three routes, usually all of those routes are jam-packed, so they're saying that this could be another alternative route to give people more options when going north and south. But it's a single lane road, is what I'm seeing here, so I mean it's not ideal. Let's go, dude. What are you doing? Let's see people futzing. All right, well there's a bike path on the other side. Sidewalk ends. on this side. But we have a bike path on the other side, so I guess we'll take that. Although I could probably, on the MSX, I probably could. Speed limit is 35, so I could probably almost ride at the speed limit and be okay. But we don't need to do that. I've seen Marty's gotten his demo M Super Pro unit. He's posted a couple of videos on it. The videos, at least the last two videos, have been like super long. I don't have enough time to watch a 15 or 40-minute video, but I did check it out a little bit. It seems like his feedback has been good so far, that he likes it. So it'll be interesting to see how it does when he puts it to the performance test, this hill climbing routine. I don't believe he's done that yet, so I think that's kind of what everyone's waiting for, is to see how the M Super Pro, even though its top end is lower than the MSX, how it does hill climbing. I think that's what everybody is curious about. I am bummed out that there's no bike lane up here. It's kind of dumb. Although this path isn't bad. But I always prefer a bike lane when available. Okay, we're coming up to the dead end spot. Well, the new spot of the road. We are approaching it now. Morning. End, but it really is not. But again, just single lane road. Very limited usefulness as far as carrying traffic, and a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit. And it's windy. So I still have not been able to change that setting in wheel log that has to do with the battery. A friend of mine sent a link to a thread on the forum, on the electric unicycle forum, saying that you can't change that setting if you have logging turned on. So I turned logging off, and I still can't change the setting. So we'll have to look at that. Morning. Morning. Yeah, so I'll have to dig into that further. I don't know what the deal is. I just don't know. You guys have heard me talking about the Skydio 2 that I had a deposit on. This past week, I actually got the email from Skydio saying, hey, congratulations, your order is now ready to be fulfilled. So I have placed my Skydio 2 order. I also got the beacon, which makes it easier to control the drone in certain situations. So I'm not quite sure how soon that's supposed to arrive, but it will be fun to incorporate into a ride like this, for sure. Oh my God, it's windy. I just passed that old guy on the bike. He was busting his ass into this wind. And he saw me go by and he's kind of like, not very happy. All right, here's the dead end. And I'm gonna swing right past it. Because when you're on an EUC, you can do these things. All right, so this is the new road. Let's see. Looks pretty. Smells new. I smell mulch. Morning.
Hi.
Don't see a bike lane. We still have this nice bike path over here, but no bike lane in the actual roadway. And again, it is only one lane each direction. And it might sound like I'm complaining. You know, it's fine. You know, this pathway here is nice. I just always like to have a bike lane so I don't have to, you know, compete with other people on a path like this. But it's wide. It doesn't seem like it's that heavily traveled, so it's good. Very scenic, very nicely manicured, like most new construction in Southwest Florida. And actually, since I see a bunch of people coming the opposite direction, they're basically using these lanes as bike lanes because the road's not open to traffic yet. So why not? Here I am in the nicest bike lane you'll ever see. 20 feet wide and no vehicular traffic. And I heard about this roundabout that they installed. So let's see. Can we traverse this safely? Let's try. Let's try to traverse it safely. Well, where does it go though? What road is that? I'll stay on the inside. What road is this? Are we on Bonita Beach Road? I think we are. Yeah, I think we are on northern Bonita Beach Road. So let's go this way. And this does actually have a bike lane, so we will utilize it. Yeah, pretty sure this is Bonita Beach Road. There's no road signs there yet, but I believe, my sense of direction is never great, but I believe that we should be heading west right now. I don't know if this temperature reading is correct, but I never see the temperature on the MSX registering as any higher than 39 degrees, ever. I've been at 39 the whole time. Next weekend, next Saturday evening, Cindy and I are doing something different. We are going to a spring training game. When I grew up, I was all about baseball, man. I thought I was going to be a Major League Baseball player. And I was a pitcher, and I actually had a couple scouts from the Blue Jays and Pirates checking me out. Didn't work out because of injuries and somewhat of a bad attitude. But I was all about baseball, man. I love baseball. As an adult, that's faded away. I don't know. I really could give two shits about baseball anymore. I hardly ever watch it. But we are going to go to a spring training game. I've gone to maybe 3 or 4 spring training games since I've lived in Florida. It's literally, 45 minutes away, so it's super easy to do. So we are going to do that on Saturday night. We're going to go to the Twins-Pirates game. The Twins and the Red Sox both have their spring training in Fort Myers, so that's what we're going to be doing. All right, well, this part of the ride is definitely not scenic and not fun. It feels like you're riding on the side of a highway. You sort of are. So if I find a good spot to cross over, I will, because I believe up ahead that is I-75. So yeah, at least I know where it goes. Ooh, look at me riding in traffic like a dumbass. All right, we're gonna try to swing a U-ey here. Successful. All right, so I'm just gonna ride back up to the traffic circle, hang a right, and reverse direction all the way back to Dunkin' Donuts. So I actually have to hop in the truck and go pick up some stuff at Home Depot anyways, which is on Bonita Beach Road, ironically. MSX has been feeling great. Very comfortable. It fits right in with my 16X and my 18XL. Just great wheel for just cruising around and not worrying about your range. And with the MSX, you also really don't have to worry about going too fast either, at least I don't. Nice wheel, man. Not sure if E-Wheels has any more left, but if they do, you might want to look at it. All of a sudden, the bike lane just abruptly ended. So I abruptly hopped on the sidewalk. I was able to go out and do my run again on Friday. I actually did it somewhere different this time. Are they gonna wait? All right, thank you. I did it, there's a park near my work called Sugden Park. Has a nice, it's not a big park, it's small, but it has a nice 1.5 mile loop around the outside of it. So I just ran it twice. Has a little bit of elevation to it, a little bit of a rise and fall along the path, so it's different. more challenging. And the weather was cool. It was like in the 60s. We had a cold front come through, so it was quite cool. So it's nice. I might wind up doing that more than running the track. We'll see. It's nice to be able to get it out of the way right away. And just having that visual diversity, I think helps, you know, because it's only 2 laps instead of 12. And there's a lot more to look at. Oh, boy. That was hairy. On your left. Thank you. That's a common sight here in Southwest Florida. Old guys walking around with their shirts off. Working on their tans, man. Working on their tans. I remember I used to do that. I remember when I was younger, working outside, lose the shirt. Ouch. Just got hit in the face with a big bug. Yeah, lose the shirt, work the tan. And that's probably one of the reasons that I've had double-digit pieces of skin cancer cut off as I have aged. All right, we're back on the new section on my beautiful big bike lane. Speed limit 40. Attainable by some on the MSX, not by me. It's funny, I posted a short clip from last week when I did the high-speed pass just like that. Real short clip with the sound effect. Looked cool. But it's so funny, just posting something like that, you know, gets a certain segment of the community just very excited. I think I saw that even VT, Crazy VT, followed me on Instagram after I posted that. What a badge of honor. All right, we're back on the old section of roadway. So that's fun. I mean, that's a nice little path. That'd be a good ride. Be fun to take Deb and Cindy here sometime. I think they would enjoy it. I got a tailwind, I can tell, because we are flying right now. Slow down with an approaching biker. I just never liked passing bikes or pedestrians at, you know, balls to the wall speed. It's probably downright scary to have, you know, someone coming at you on a motorized one-wheel balancing device, you know, 30 miles an hour. So I try to keep that in mind. That's a cute little feature there, huh? Get your own personal waterfall. Last week I said that Mickey wanted me to use shots of my close-up of my ankle on the wheel. I was wrong. He corrected me. This is the shot that he says has the most visual impact, so I got to remember to keep using this more often. All right, we are back on the path on Muckley Road. Should be back in a couple minutes. We're back where I started. Okay, Let's find the truck. Where's the truck? Where's the truck? There's the truck. All right, let's take a quick glance at some wheel log stats. God, this wheel runs so cool, 104 degrees. And a lot of that ride was into a pretty stiff headwind. Almost a 16-mile ride, according to wheel log. Top speed again, 32.4 miles an hour. I was hauling ass there for a good portion of that. Good stuff, man. Ugh. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's ride. Let's see if I can get the wheel in there without damaging it too much. Okay. If you found this ride interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please think about subscribing. If you're going to subscribe, you might as well hit the notify bell, which is over to that side somewhere. Feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. The MSX is definitely it's a good wheel. You know, even if you're not a speed demon, it's just a very comfortable cruising wheel. It feels great, it really does. And even though I wouldn't consider myself a speed demon, having that safety margin is nice. You know, if I drift over to 30 miles an hour, I'm not overly concerned about pushing the machine limits. So that is a nice feature, for sure. So hope you guys had a good weekend. I believe that's all I had for now. Until next time, Duffman out. I bet you were waiting for something really cool in the outro. I got nothing for you.